We are taking a look today at yet another high-pressing 4-3-3. Can it do wonders for our three teams? Let's find out. This is called the 4-3-3 Thonon. I am not sure how to pronounce that, but it is part of a collection, the Thonon Evian Grande Geneve FC collection. I don't know what that is. It's a collection of tactics and things like that. We can take a look at some if you would like. It is by RPJ Football. We've seen something from him before. There is a bit of a description. The tactic focuses on creating a high-pressing system that forces the opposition into having little time on the ball and being under constant pressure when making short passes. There's a bit more to it, so definitely check it out. And we'll see how our three teams do today. We are going to start off with a sweeper keeper in defend for the tactic itself, though. Fullbacks on the left and right this time around in support. Central defenders in central spots on both sides. A ball-winning midfielder above them in defend. A central midfielder in support. An advanced playmaker in attack. A winger on the left in support. An inverted winger on attack on the right. And then a poacher in attack up front. Positive mentality, in possession, attacking with is fairly wide, approach plays pass into space, focus play down the left and the right, passing directions is slightly shorter, tempo is higher, mixed crosses and run at defense, in transition, counter press, counter and distribute quickly, and then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and get stuck in. Pause where you want to see it, go through these pretty quick. But how did it do for our three teams, starting with our Premier League teams? Liverpool in third, Aston Villa in fifth. Fantastic positions in the table. However, as we scroll over, you can see Liverpool with only 76 points. Kind of far off of Chelsea in second place. 76 definitely lower than their average. Aston Villa, though, with 65. That's about bang on average for them. But both getting Champions League next season? I'll take it. Liverpool out in the FA Cup third round against West Ham 1-2. And then out in the EFL Cup final. You do get to the final. But out in the final against Manchester City. And you do come up against Aston Villa twice, so yeah. And unfortunately, getting to the Europa League quarterfinals, losing out to Manchester United. Squad-wise, this could be interesting. Goals, 26 for Nunez. He's on fire in FM. Sadly, he cannot get it done in the Premier League. Assists-wise, 13 for Salah. McAllister with 10. That is really low set right there. Average rating, not a whole lot. Kelleher up there, but only 3 appearances. But 714 for Salah. Definitely on the lower side from what we've seen him to be. Aston Villa's schedule, as we've seen, out against Liverpool in the EFL Cup semis, and they get to the FA Cup semis, but lose out to Manchester City. But lo and behold, a trophy is there. Europa Conference League final 4-0 over Ghent. Well done, Ghent. But unfortunately, you got your backside handed to you handily by Aston Villa in the league final. Squad-wise, hopefully more things from them than they got from Liverpool. Ollie Watkins with 40 goals this season. That's a good season for him. Assist-wise, 20 for Luis Diaby with 12. Average rating, 615 for Ollie Watkins. That is low for a 40-goal scorer, to me at least. But, not too bad. I definitely would have liked to have seen that a bit higher, though. Data Hub, not looking too bad. Liverpool have some attacking numbers, not as many as we've seen before defensively. Still doing very well. Aston Villa, similar numbers. Actually, a little bit better attacking-wise. Some less numbers, though, on some other areas. But overall, not too bad. Stats-wise, yeah, it's probably going to be on the average side. You can see most goals. Liverpool with 72 in third. Aston Villa in fifth with 63. Fewest shots against. Liverpool's up there. Most possession, nobody. Dribbles made. Both are towards the bottom of the list. Most tackles won. Aston Villa's up there as you would expect to a degree. Best pass completion, nobody. Most shots for it, Liverpool and Aston Villa, second and fourth. Ipswitch Town coming in fifth, so a great job there. Expected to be in the middle of the pack or thereabouts around 10th. But you do get 87 points, only 2 off of Middlesbrough in fourth. So taking control of this yourself, you could probably do a little bit better, hopefully. But 86 goals, not very well compared to what you're expected. But overall, a fantastic season, I have to say. Up there in the charts, not too bad. EFL Cup third round, FA Cup fourth round is where you drop out, both to Manchester City, of course. But yeah, not the greatest of cup runs this time around. Squad-wise, yeah, 21 goals for Hurst is pretty good. 15 for Chaplin, not bad. Everyone else kind of drops off. Assists, 17 for Wes Burns, and the only one in double digits. And then 2 players in the green and average rating. 715 for Hurst, Davis with 709, and that's it. If they're in these charts, so far they're not in most possession, but so far it's kind of middle of the pack to lower the pack. Most tackles when you are up there in second, so great job there. But overall, it seems like their stats are kind of on the average side, but 5th place in the table is still pretty good. You just needed a quick turnaround on a couple of games, and you could have possibly won the playoffs. But as like I said, you could take control of this yourself and do a much better job. But overall, I've got to say, this tactic worked to a degree. I mean, table positioning, everyone is doing a fantastic job. But the stats, I mean, Liverpool's down to 76 instead of around 85. Aston Villa at 65, which is where they're expected to be. Overall, not too bad. I think your tweaks could do a little bit better. But that is it for me, Stephanie FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.